DA's dropping the charges. We gotta let Ethan go.
Look, since I'm his brother, why don't you do the honors? It'll look cleaner.
Yeah, all right. Let's go.
Where?
Well, your victim isn't pressing charges, so the DA has to tell us to let you go.
So does that mean I get to prove I'm innocent? It means don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Let's get you the hell out of here.
It'll take a few minutes to process you. Let's go.
Natasha, I just want to thank you for not
Don't thank
forcing...
me, Luke. If it were up to me, he'd be prosecuted. This is Christina's choice, not mine.
Well, Christina knows he's innocent, so she's decided to do the right thing.
I understand that you think that Ethan is innocent. You can understand why I don't.
Well, this is just great. You have tried, sentenced, and convicted my son without a trial. You call that justice?
Your son beat the hell out of my daughter. Don't lecture me about justice.
No, not now. Let's go. Let's go.
Ethan should be locked up for what he did to Kay.
Yeah, well, it is Christina's choice. And if she wants to put this behind her and not go through the pain of a trial, what we need to do is just support her.
What I need is for everyone to stop hovering. I don't want to press charges against Ethan. I just want to forget this whole thing ever happened.
Michael would have found out his sister was attacked eventually anyway, so I'm just glad you were down there to talk him down.
He's fixated on the idea that you're going to go to prison for something he did. If he thinks you're going to be found guilty, he's going to try and come home and confess.
Well, then Michael can't think I'm going to be found guilty. You need to talk to those two idiots to stop chasing those casino girls long enough to do their job. Tell Bernie I didn't send him down there for his health. I'm glad he's doing business, but his priority is to make sure Michael stays put.
Okay, I will remind them.
He's going to want to talk to Christina again, and I think you need to let him.
Right.
It could be good for her. And Michael will feel like he's doing something positive. I mean, he could really help her. Everyone in her life right now is telling her how she should feel and what she should do. And then talking to Michael could give her a safe place to confide her true feelings.
How do we stop them from talking about the trial? Because I don't want Michael to slip up and tell her that he killed Claudia.
Christina already knows that Michael killed Claudia.
What do you mean?
What?
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, I should have told you before. Michael told Christina, Molly, and Morgan that he was...
Okay, wait a minute. Molly and Morgan, they're kids. They could blow this whole thing wide open if they slip up and say Michael did it.
Why don't you tell us? There has to be a reasonable explanation.
Yeah, the night Michael went to the PCPD to confess, Morgan and Molly actually came in to warn me. That's how I knew to send Sam to pick Michael up. Sam brought them home, and I was put in the unfortunate position that I had to tell these kids to keep the secret. And you know, Molly and Morgan actually got it. They understood it better than Michael did.
That was so long ago. Why are we just finding out about this now?
I'm sorry, Carly. I should have told you.
You know what? I don't want to blame anybody here. I don't mean to jump on you, but they're my kids. I needed to know that.
But so much, Sonny, so much was going on. You guys were dealing with so much. I didn't want to give you one more thing to worry about.
I'll
I
talk
apologize.
to Morgan. It's fine. I'll talk to Morgan. I mean, clearly he got what you were saying. Because I didn't know that he knew that Michael killed Claudia. And Molly and Christina couldn't have told Alexis because she would have turned Michael in.
We're not going to be able to manage this much longer. Too many people know the truth.
Okay, well, let me get through the trial. I'll get acquitted. Michael's not going to need to confess, and it's going to be over.
Okay, what if you're not acquitted?
Listen, Coleman's on the jury. He's not going to find me guilty. Dante could have crucified me, and he didn't. The prosecutor can't get her hands on Michael. Who is she going to put on the stand that could hurt me?
Would you care for a table or the bar, sir?
Where's Mario?
Oh, I'm so busted. I iced Mario. Then I threw him in the harbor to get behind the bar and hopefully infiltrate the organization, but I guess nothing gets past you, huh?
Yeah, you must be Conan.
Yeah.
Bernie said you talked to your uncle about having you work here.
Yeah, the situation with my uncle got really tense. But Bernie's a good man. I really appreciate this job, you know. You have a ton of unrealized potential here as a unique dining experience.
No, it's just a restaurant, Conan.
What a shame to waste it as a front. I could do wonders. All you need to do is move the
Conan!
Yeah?
We're excited to have you.
Okay.
You have a lot of enthusiasm, but yeah.
One second, there's a guest. Table 1?
No, I'm just here to see Jason.
Okay. Sir,
Yeah.
you dropped your Diplodocus.
Oh,
There's a line you don't hear every day at a bar.
thanks. It's, just dropping Jake and Cam off at daycare.
How are they?
They miss their mother. They're excited about the new baby, but can't really wrap their heads around the idea that Uncle Nicholas is gonna be the new baby's dad. I'm kind of having a hard time with that one myself.
You got our message.
I thought you'd be here celebrating.
I detect a note of sarcasm.
Well, let's see. Ethan attacks a girl, then he goes and visits the girl, and then voila, he's set free. Forgive my skepticism.
Okay, if you're implying that I somehow manipulated or threatened Christina, you are way off base.
Well, you can deny it all you want, but if it quacks like a duck.
This duck was set up. Consider the obvious. The kid couldn't live with the fact that he'd go to prison for something he didn't do.
You're giving Ethan the benefit of a lot of doubts. Some people, like Sonny, might not be so inclined.
Yeah, I think it's super cool you went to Kelly's. But nothing. I like that you're going out. I think it's good. And I happen to think you're amazing. How about that?
Hi, sweetie. So I talked to Dan an hour back, and we discussed the situation. He dropped the charges, and Ethan's been released.
Obviously, Elizabeth and I always dreamed about having children together, but all things considered, it's a good thing we're not.
So why'd you want to see me?
Alexis got the charges against Ethan dropped. There'll be no trial, which means now he's free and he's a target for Sonny. And I want you to convince Sonny that killing my brother won't solve anything.
Interesting place, Port Charles. You have these pleasant hangouts where cops and criminals can meet to pass the time.
My brother was accused of beating Sonny's daughter up. Now that the charges have been dropped, someone will have to tell Sonny. Jason is the guy to do it. But this isn't really a federal matter.
It's amazing that you don't even try to conceal that this place is a mob front.
Why are you here?
I'm here to see you, Mr. Morgan. I got something for you. You've been listed as a witness for the prosecution. So you may be called to testify at any time. Get familiar with the questions that may be asked, and don't leave town.
If your own stepmother won't give you the benefit of the doubt, no wonder Corinthos is out for blood.
Luke, there's no evidence to support his innocence.
Except that I told you I didn't do it.
I completely understand you jumping to his defense, but keep in mind we're dealing with a teenage girl.
Who was troubled, confused, and ignored by everyone who loved her, all right? That's why I bothered to pay attention to her in the first place. Which proves no good deed goes unpunished. There's your lesson right there. Yeah, I had no idea how messed up Christina actually was. You know, she had a crush on me, and I was stupid enough to be flattered, but I never, ever misled her. And when she threw herself at me, yeah, I could have handled it better. But the way she was battered makes me sick. Well, for some reason, she's protecting whoever really did it. So here's your problem, Dodge. Tracy has just proven that I'm the only one that's going to believe you're innocent until the little girl tells the truth.
Possibly understand how you feel or what you went through, and I don't want to put any additional pressure on you.
It's okay, Mom, you didn't.
Sweet, even when you were a little girl, you always worried so much about other people's feelings, and you always wanted to make everybody feel better, and I don't want you to take care of anyone but yourself. Do you understand?
I will, Mom. I promise.
I agreed to drop the charges because you said that's what you wanted and what you needed, and I did it because I respect you and I believe in you, and don't you ever forget that.